Hello there. This is another on-page SEO audit for this company called Skyline Landscaping, based in Wisconsin. Also, this is also under the umbrella of Rogue Wave Marketing. Picked up a few of their websites and picked interest in them, so we might as well go through them as well. Okay. The first thing that I've noticed about this is so far this is not a bad job. I really love seeing this new website, because you work very hard to do your job, and then earn your get your customers to give you good reviews, and these are first 5-star reviews, and these are from Google. So seeing them featured here is very good for social proof. It builds trust with first-time visitors, things like that. So I love seeing reviews embedded. I don't know if this is using yeah, this is using Trust Index. Trust Index has always been a very solid plugin to use to feature reviews, so that's very good. Now the things that can use a lot of improvement. Number one, this homepage is very short. This is very short. Let me see. This is only 700 words, and some of the words are pretty much most of the words are in the reviews themselves. We can look at expanding out this homepage and writing longer descriptions covering all these things to do with landscaping, covering the different services from maintenance to what did I see here? 3D landscape design to landscape installation to mulching and so on and so forth. Just breaking them down and talking about the areas we serve, having an FAQ section on the page itself. Yeah, answering commonly asked questions about landscaping and about Skyline itself. Yeah, and maybe a small section here to capture lead magnets, using a lead magnet to capture people's emails to further build that bond and relationship with them. So, and I shall get to that with content writing. Now, for the optimization itself of this page, on top of needing to write more content, the homepage itself has 6 H1 heading 1 tags, and 1 heading 2 tag, and 3 heading 3 tags. The most important tag, on any page on any website is a heading 1 tag. But then here, you're kind of confusing the search engine bot, because it should be, the main purpose of the homepage should be, the overarching idea behind it. So this should be landscape design in Wisconsin or something like that, or landscape design in Burlington. Landscape design in Wisconsin. That should be the heading 1 tag here. It should be the target keyword at the heading 1 tag, and then all these go under services. But these cannot be all heading 1 tags for the homepage. You get so this should be landscape design in Wisconsin. Remember, like what I mentioned in my previous video, when it comes to your homepage, you have to very clearly state what you do and the area you serve and who you do it for. So we do landscape design for blah 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 in this area. That should be as simple as that for the homepage. And then these ones all need to come under here, under services actually, where we have short descriptions of them, and then those can lead out to the individual pages where we break them down. And also this picture here needs improvement. It's the first picture that loads, but then from where I'm sitting, it looks very out of focus. This is a very first thing people see when they come to the website. So you have to, you have to get the best possible picture you can see. It looks a bit grainy from where I am. And speaking of pictures, this website is using PNG, the PNG extension. Like there's JPEG, there is PNG, and there's WebP. What you want to do is you want to use JPEGs. for creating, rather, you want to use the JPEG image format for creating images that are going to upload to the website, because number one, they retain JPEG format retains a very high picture quality while having a small file size. And what I mean by that, this picture here, I've opened it in a new tab and I've downloaded it, and it's 1.7 megabytes. That's very, very, very big, and that will make the website load times be very long. Like, it's very, very slow for it to load, because imagine if this one picture is 1.7 MBs, and then this one is like 1.5, maybe this one is like 1, this one is like 2, next one, and you can see how long they take to load each one. The next one is like 500 MBs. That is going to slow down the load times for every individual page on the website. So you can imagine how heavy for all these pictures, this single page can be for you to load. And in most cases, clients, they will just click off and go to someone else's website if things are taking forever to load. So nailing that down and using WebP image format, and there are very many image compressors online you can use. There are very many like one I really love that is free and extremely fast and very efficient at reducing file sizes is this one. It's called pigflow.com. So you can look into that to really scale such that all the pictures on the website, instead of being 1.7 MBs, they are probably 150, 200 kilobytes and below. That will really speed up. And then this being a WordPress website, I'm not sure if you're already using it. You can use a CDN like Cloudflare what CDNs do is they create copies of the website within the user's browser, such that whenever they come back to the website, it doesn't actually have to be fetched from the server every single time. They can first load a local copy, and then the user can browse, so it speeds it up. And then using given that this is a WordPress website, using cache plugins and lazy loading plugins, such that if, for example, if this page loads, like here we are, the website doesn't have to load everything up to way down here before you reach it. Like, it loads something as you scroll down to it. So those are a few bits and bobs you can do regarding pictures and regarding file sizes to make sure the website loads very fast. And this just shows you an example of what I was talking about. For this page here, the services page, you can see it starts to load after 1.5 seconds, but then for the entire thing to load, it takes an entire 8.5 seconds. And this is on mobile. And remember, these days, most traffic is going to come from mobile. Maybe like 70-80% is going to be mobile traffic, and you don't want someone waiting 8.5 seconds for one page to load on the site. It's a lot faster on desktop, according to page speed insights. But we need to look to pick up the mobile speed as well. So that's that. So that's this page. Oh, and then this is very important to talk about. So I don't see any individual pages for all these services: landscape installation, 3D landscape design, and so on and so forth. Like, this just goes to the contact page. Instead of that, we are leaving so much potential by not creating pages, individual pages for these. And let me show you what I mean. For a page like for a keyword like 3D landscape design, which is something people search for every day. Okay. We have it may be impossible to rank for this keyword 3D landscape design, because maybe, I don't know, CNN is also ranking for it, or the biggest landscape agencies on the planet are ranking for it. But think about 3D landscape design in Wisconsin. You get, this is where we start to we can really start to lean in. Or 3D landscape design in what's the name of this city? In Burlington, or the neighboring cities around there. We can create individual pages targeting each of those cities and each of those states that you serve for each and every single one of these keywords. So you have a dedicated page that talks about who's heading one title and whose target keyword as 3D landscape design in Wisconsin. It goes into details about the areas you serve. It goes into details about experiences you've had there, frequently asked questions, blah blah blah, something unique to Wisconsin in 3D landscape design. So we actually start to appear for that particular keyword, like these people are doing. You get so yeah, instead of just having them all cramped on one page. So there is that. And also this logo, it's a good start. Skyline, but logos can be very interesting. Sometimes clients are a bit stubborn, and what he wants is what he wants, and there's nothing you can do. But for me, the hallmark of a good logo is that it should be identifiable even when printed in a very, very small size. And this one, I cannot read these words like from where I'm seated unless it's zoomed in like this, like it becomes, and even the LLC gets lost under the tree, things like that. I like logos that are a lot simpler and straightforward. And for that, you can always come to pages like sites like 99 Designs and for inspiration. And most of the logos you see here, I think you can see that even if they are printed in very, very small sizes, you can still the logo mark itself is still very, very distinct. So you can always come to 99 Designs. This is about landscaping. This is about the sky, so Skyline. You can kind of merge the two and see what you come up with. This is Dribble, a very good place for us for brainstorming as well when it comes to logo design and UI UX. So yeah, that's that. And then I took a look at the pages. The pages are very few for this, but like I said, individual pages for all the services, even further individual pages for all the areas you serve, targeting each service. The blog literally does not exist. We can have there's so much content you can write about all this, and a good place to start is to come here for example 3D landscape design. Yeah. Let's see. What's the best 3D landscape design software? How can I make a model? Can I design this? What is landscaping? 3 principles, and so on and so forth. And for each of these services you provide, and if you go through these descriptions as well, there's always content you can write there regarding those things. So let me touch on the GMB page very quickly. This is solid. there's a negative review there, but the owner handled it very well. Pictures are very nice, very, very nice. You could look into maybe adding one or two every month, just to keep it fresh. This one is only 2 seconds, but it's there. But yeah, the GMB page isn't bad so far. It's they're doing a very good job. Reviews here. Has she added any FAQs? Skyline landscape design. Reviews are here, and Facebook is connected. If she has any other things like LinkedIn, LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter, you can always add them and link them here as well. You can add some FAQs here as well, some frequently asked questions. Yeah, but so far this is solid. This is a lot better to me than where we started. About again, this picture is out of focus. Yeah, this is fine. This is nice. This is nice. Then for pictures, again, make sure you compress the file sizes. Make sure you use WebP. The videos are here. These are 3D models, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So all these places, this one and Rochester, Milwaukee, and Burlington, and Wales, and Lyons, and all those are places that can create individual pages for that, target them. So yeah, other than that, yeah, good job so far, and yeah, thank you for watching, and take care.